Check this out. Let me tell you something, man. Look, I'm doing a vlog style video today because this is ridiculous. All my cars are broke, dog. So let me just explain exactly like what I mean when I say they're broke. Like, they don't work or there's problems. Basically, you know, with every single car. We got the truck has its regular issues, but that's drivable. So it's like, whatever. We have the Cobra has an issue, gotta fix it. Ever since I put the other video, you know, of me with the whole idling situation, still got that cold air intake, like, you know, right over there, but that's besides the point. And then we got this beautiful Valera that's over here, you know, kind of chilling, hanging on some jack stands in the back, and it's like, I still gotta get this going and actually build a damn thing, because, you know, motor's not all together. And the 1980 Dodge Aspen's not even here, because I had to take it to my uncle's shop, because it still has timing issues. I spent way too much money on that car. I gotta get rid of that soon, but hey, what we're gonna do is basically explain what's going on with each individual car. So I'm not gonna waste too much of your time, because I know time's very valuable, and I just don't want to spend a whole day explaining what's going on when I just got parts on the way. So that's pretty much the whole gist. Parts are on the way, but here's what's going on with every single car. Speaking of parts on the way, we're starting off with the Cobra. That dang Cobra, man, that Cobra. Let me tell you something about that Cobra. We're gonna just kind of add a little extra over here. So there's Venom on our list. We're gonna put the good old, in black here, IAC, and as well air temp, because that's the parts that I'm getting. If you guys seen that last video, you're well aware that we have issues with the car, and the issue is the idle going up and down. Thank you all for the feedback, for those of you who did tell me, you know, what I should probably do. But now there's 3 things that I grabbed from all of the comments that people laid out to me. 3 things. So there's a very good chance people were saying the IAC, the idle air control valve, and I mean, that's a very good possibility, and I'm probably going to change it anyways, because you know what, at the end of the day, the one I have on there is still a 20-year-old IAC valve, so I might as well just change it. But I figured not only the IAC, I'm going to also change the air temp sensor, and the main reason for that was because if you kind of think about it, the way how the airflow was coming into the intake, it was just different compared to the cold air intake that I did install. And if I'm being honest, I think that air temp might be a good choice to change, because that's as well 20 years old. So it's an OEM 20-year-old air temp sensor. And I mean, that's a sensor that's closest to the filter of the cold air intake and or of just the filter in general when it comes to the regular OEM intake. So it's going to be that. And there's a mass airflow, but at the same token, I don't want to spend over $100 on a mass airflow. So I want to start off with the small things first. But also, I mean, the last thing that I didn't even consider was just unplugging the battery, considering that usually when you unplug the battery, you can reset the whole computer of the car. So there's a good chance what I'm going to end up doing is just putting the IAC, the air temp, disconnect the battery as I'm putting those 2 parts in there, and then we'll figure out to see if the computer can just adjust to all the new stuff that's on. But I'm also going to be putting that cold air intake back into the car as well. Enough of the Cobra, so now let's go to the Aspen, because the Aspen, we are preparing to sell that car. I don't know when. I probably won't even announce it. I'll just sell it on my own. But at the same token, we're going to be selling it. And this is the whole list that I kind of have to do before I even sell the car. Right now, the main issue is that timing. That timing is becoming a real issue for me right now. And I don't know what's going on with it. It's kind of ironic. All the electricals are pretty much new on it, yet the timing's still off. So that's getting fixed over there in the shop. But everything else here is what we're going to be doing next with the car. And before I even talk about the Valera, just a quick note on the truck. It's not, again, it's not broken, but it has its tranny issues still. And I don't mean, you know, the 2024 tranny. You know what I mean. But, like, dude, it doesn't make any sense. It still has this weird movement that it does. I'd explain it a whole nother time, but I want to make sure I do the 2 simple things that I have on there, and that's pretty much swap the diff fluid and the gasket, because that's just, they go together, you know, hand in hand. But I'm pretty sure that once I swap the fluid and change the gasket, 1, it won't leak anymore, and 2, it might soften the problem that I have going on. Yeah, bro, real quickly, prepare to count how many chimes. How many chimes? Jeez. Prepare to count how many times I mispronounced transmission with transmission. For some reason, I had this idea that it's not entirely the transmission. It's a rebuilt transmission, and there's no way in my mind that this tranny is not that good. I know there's been issues with transmissions in the valve bodies that are remanufactured that have problems, but there's no shot that this has issues. There's no shot. So there's a good chance maybe changing the diff fluid and maybe changing, you know, that stuff that needs to be changed is what it needs to just perform a little better. Now we go on to the Valera. It needs everything. It needs everything. We made a small discovery recently where the coolant is sludgy. So there's a good chance that what I'm going to end up doing, once I put the motor together, I might want to actually put water in the whole system, even though I have a new radiator, water pump, and it's going to be putting that old crud through it. I think that just by adding the water and letting the car run for a considerable amount of time would allow it to break away a little bit, and I just do multiple flushes, and then there's a good chance I can still find another radiator and another water pump for a decent price. So I'm not too worried about that. But that whole car has to get done, basically. You know, the fuel tank back there, the straps, we got the radiator, like I just said, the motor. Dude, I gotta buy a car. I don't know. But when it comes down to everything, just know all the parts are on the way. I just gotta wait, man. I gotta wait. It sucks that I gotta wait, but hey, it's just how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Well, with all that being said, if you guys found this video enjoyable in any kind of way, be sure to leave a like. Don't forget, for your boy, be sure to join the clip by simply smashing the subscribe button, and as well as ring the notification bell. Until that's me, Chris Rod, and I see all you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.